Okay, it's day one of 3 days of camping, and I'm
Hey,
Matthew.
I'm trying to fix the fact my pants are getting down to my knees. Can you restart that?
Just starting hiking. Got 5 miles to go. The wind chill makes it feel like it's in the 20s, and it's gonna get down to like 13 tonight, and the wind chill is gonna be like 5, and we're gonna stay toasty, maybe. We're gonna get a historic snowstorm and ice storm, they say, this weekend. Well, we got here pretty late at night, so we missed out on the shelter, but this is the camp spot. I don't know if you can tell, but here's my hammock. This is the other hammock, and there's the tent. And I'm gonna crawl inside, go to sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. How's that for a morning view? It's so cold. It feels like it's like 5. So last night the low got down to 5, but then the feels like last night was -7 apparently. So it was a little chilly. Still is. Here's the creek that we stayed right next to. Isn't that pretty? It's like, look at this way. Oh yeah, that's nice. And it's currently freezing up. Will it hold me? What do you guys think? I'm fully standing on it. There was kind of like a homeless guy living in the last shelter. Very friendly, but the vibes were just a little off, so we decided to hike into Shenandoah National Park and stay at one of the shelters there. And so instead of staying by the nice warm fire, we're staying warm by hiking 12 miles uphill to this next shelter. It'll make it so that tomorrow we have, instead of like a 4-ish mile hike out in the snow, sleet, freezing rain, etc. It'll make it so that we have like a 7-mile, 8-mile hike out, but it'll all be mostly just downhill, so that'll be nice. In order to keep my water from freezing, because one bottle is completely frozen, I'm doing this.
So we're about half.
We're in a race against time now. That's ice. Anyways, we're in a race against time now. It's cold out, and it's about dark. We're gonna make it back to the camp probably right after dark, and then like, I think, let's see, it's probably around 5:30 now, and then at 6 or so it's supposed to start snowing, so we're in a race to get back, maybe start a fire, cook some steaks, we'll see about that, but at the very least set up before it starts snowing, because I don't think any of us want to get caught trying to set up in a bunch of snow. So we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow's gonna be wild. Tomorrow's gonna be something else. What'd you say?
That'd be the worst thing ever.
What would be the worst thing ever?
Wake up at 4 a.m. having to poop.
I got it on video.
I will not warm up if I get out of my hammock at 4 a.m. Careful, Daniel. Sorry. Really?
Yeah, I got it on video. Let me show the setup. It's like snowing outside. Got the hammock set up, and Andy's got his hammock set up there. And then Matthew's setting up his tent, and we're doing really what you should never do on the AT, but it's so cold we don't care. Well, it is 7:30, and Matthew just woke me up with a text. There's Matthew in the tent right there, Andy, and there's the snow. Not that impressive. I'd say it's like 3 inches, but it's currently like sleeting and freezing rain, and it's freezing so hard that I think it's just like bouncing off the trees and stuff, and you can see it sort of just bouncing off the roof there. So hopefully it stays this cold. I'd rather have it bounce off me than stick to my jacket. Look at the snow. It's like, it's ice that's coming down. But it's completely frozen because it's like 13, 14, well at this point maybe like 16 or 17 degrees out. So it's like, I don't know if that's sleet or freezing rain or what. I can't imagine how much if it were all snow, but it's so pretty. What's going on there, Andy?
Style back.
What's going on there?
It works.
This is the stuff that we're dealing with. It's ice, but it's snow. I don't know how to describe it. Pretty cool though. Making first track.
This is gonna be a long 7 miles.
So you might be wondering how my feet are staying dry even though I'm wearing just shoes. I got rubber socks on, basically sealskins, and we're gonna see how they test out today because we're hiking and my shoes are just filled with snow right now, but my feet, pretty warm. We'll see how an entire day hiking in them works, if they start soaking through or if the sweat from my feet starts getting really cold. But at the moment, not too bad. My feet should be soaked by now if I were just wearing regular socks. Going is pretty slow. Look at the, ooh, I mean, that's a lot of snow. It's kind of tough being up front, even if it's flat, just making ground. We have 7 miles to go unless we bail out and just take a Skyline drive back. We'll see.
Good. Let's go! Woo!
It still is icing on us. Can't really, it's not super impressive. It's not like snow, but it's coming down. You probably hear it. And there's the top of the hill right there. The AT is gonna split off and go back down. He's at the top of the mountain. There's the next mountain ridge way out there.
There's a really nice view last night. I got a picture of it, but can't see a whole lot right now.
Yeah. Matthew's water froze, and so
He's trying. He's doing everything he can to survive.
eating snow so that he gets a little bit of water. Oh, yep. There we go. How's that taste?
My water bottle froze. There's a whole 1.5 liters right there. It's frozen. Despite having 5 hand warmers next to it, trying to thaw it out. It's just as frozen as when we started.
It's coming down right now. It's like, this would look crazy if it were snow, but it still is like raining pretty good. Or like hail,
It's hailing.
like sleety stuff. I don't know. Like, this is the stuff that's coming down. Looks just like pebbles. Maybe somebody knows what that's called. And then is that sleet or just like straight up freezing rain or what? But it's not freezing, it's frozen rain. Look at that. That's where we're going. Wow. These bushes. Let's go. Look at the size of the thorns on this bush. There's tons of them, but look at that huge thorn. It's like an inch long. And if anybody knows what bush that's to, that's the hill we just came off of. Trekking along. Ooh, there's the tree line right there. Get protected in a minute. I'm just going up this hill here. Ooh, man. It doesn't look that steep, but this would be like a solid black. Well, that might be an exaggeration. A solid blue on a ski trail. Maybe black since it's blades. Yeah, look at the snow down by his feet. Shoom, 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 shoom. It's ice. It's so hard to work through. What is going on?
I'm dying. I think it's easier to make fresh tracks on this steepness. Because the worn ones are just sending me sliding.
Look at this spot. Just came to in the snow. Isn't that sick looking? Look at all these like rocky things that I'm just, whew. Oh yeah, it continues. That's pretty sick. Ah. Look at all this. Oh, that's a little antenna. Oh, sweet, it's a slide. You can't see this, but just gonna, woo! Ah.
See, going down is much better, so you can just slide slowly. Yeah.
Almost up to the top of this little mountain, and then, whew, we're gonna start coming down again. And man, huh, that's interesting. Anyways, wow.
That there's fishing, man. Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
You know, when you're winter hiking, one of the nice things is you don't get sweaty. All you have to do is put a nice frozen water bottle down your shirt, you know, and it keeps you cool. We've had an ice storm, and as you can see, Daniel's getting icicles on his butt.
This right here is where the trail goes, and you can't tell because it's all snowed over, but the whole thing has a sheet of ice under it.
Here it is.
It's gonna be fun going under that. There's a mouse right there. There he goes. There he goes. All right, look at this. We made it back to the cars. The good news is that we're back. And the cars are still here. Bad news is that we gotta clear them out. And we have quite the drive before we get back on the off-ramp and get onto the highway, which is plowed down a bit better.
We were gonna bring a shovel, but
we forgot the shovel.
The individual who was responsible for that forgot it.
Sorry. All right, time for some Pringles and then an interesting drive out of here. Oh yeah, look at the CRV. Oh yeah. All right. My turn.
Current situation. Forgot the shovel, so we're just using what we have, which in this case is a kayak oar, to get out. Daniel's putting his chains on because he's given up hope on getting out of here without them.
It works great with the chains on.
That's why I got these. I started out behind Daniel.
Yeah, Matthew was behind Daniel, but he got
almost past him.
He got impatient. He's winning.
He's Waffle House first.
He's winning the race. It's gonna be I think it might be a draw. They're pretty close. They're about the same.
Now that I got these chains out, I'm out. What did you say? What did you just say?
I said
This is exactly what I needed. Now I can actually reach the thing.
Okay, we were really struggling, but Matthew's car was rather stuck since he didn't have chains, so we were using Andy's chains, and we're gonna see how it goes. All right.
Way better.
Let's see you go forward.
Do they need to tighten or I just go?
Go a little bit forward and then let's take a look. All right. The power of having chains. Let's go. We made it to a Waffle House, which surprisingly enough is open. You guys have anything to add?
It's the only thing open. I can't wait for Waffle House.
We just drifted into the parking lot. We'll see if we can make it out of the parking lot.